this is such a strange time, and who knows where you're going to be August and September. But can you imagine playing a game in September, October with no fans? So much of what you guys do is emotion. You feed off emotion. What would it be like if you're out there with no fans?
I mean, I think if whatever it would be, the league would have our best interest at mind. So if that's the best interest, and for the guys to go out there and still play the game that they love to play, I think guys will go out there and do it with no problem. So I don't think it would be, not saying that it would be the same. Obviously, you love the fans, you love having that type of energy inside of the in the indoor. So you love to have those fans there, especially in Indy, with the great fans that we have. That's always an advantage for us. So not having them would definitely be a little different, but I think guys will still have to go out there and execute and do their jobs. It'd just be a little bit quieter inside.
Phil B.
Thanks for taking the time, Anthony. When we talked to Darius a while back, he was kind of candid about how it eats at him that you won the tackle title. Mm-hmm. I guess that's motivation. Are you gonna remind him of that, or do you think that helps you motivate the maniac? Not that he needs it, but do you see him more motivated because of that?
Yeah, he doesn't need any motivation from me. But yeah, it's a competition. We know that, and everything that we do, we try to compete with each other, compete within our linebacker group. So that's just the mindset that we have, and with that, we feel like that brings out the best in all of us. Between me and Darius, I mean, we're close friends on and off the field. So it's not really a competition. He knows that we both want each other to succeed. So, but that's our race. Our race to the ball is every play, and I was able to get there one more time last year, so I'll take it.
Quick follow. You're entering a contract year. Your thoughts on that? Has your agent talked to Chris at all, or what are you feeling going into this year?
I'm excited, man. I still have the opportunity, to go out there and play the game that I love, and that's not up to me. Whether I love to be in Indy forever, but that's not up to me. So I go out there and execute, do my job. Hopefully, it works out that way. We'll go from there. But right now, my focus is on playing this season, getting in the best physical shape, mentally, physically, in every way that I can. Help my teammates do the same thing, so we can go out and have a successful season this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
George Brammer.
Anthony, thanks for doing this. I know you're excited every year and you have high expectations every year, but with the changes that were made on defense, are you even more excited to get with this group this summer?
Yeah, I think we've added pieces where, that took us from, what we feel was had a chance to be a good/great defense to an elite defense. So you added Xavier Rhodes, you added DeForest Buckner, Sheldon Day. You already had, some guys at, pretty elite positions, Darius Leonard, Bobby Okereke, Justin Houston, Kenny Moore. You already had those guys, Malik Hooker. So you add the pieces that we added this offseason. And, now we have to go out there and put it all together on the field together. And, on paper, it looks great, like a beautiful drawing right now. So we piece it all together like a puzzle, and we'll be fine. Hopefully we get to clicking, as soon as we get into the facility, working out together and everything like that. And week one, we can go ahead and put it on display.
Dave?
Hey, Anthony. I noticed that you gave up your number to Justin this offseason. It's going to be 54 now. Was that a difficult decision in the long run? And I'm just curious, if anything, if it was just to one-up Darius again, if he's 53, you're 54, if that had anything to do with it.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with that. As far as me and Darius, I was actually happy to be closer to him. So in the team picture, we could be next to each other. But it was good. For us, for me, it was. I was happy to see those guys be able to get the numbers that they've always had in their careers. D-Buck coming in, he was 99. In San Fran. So for him to get his number back, Justin, wore 50 in KC. So for him to get his number back, and it's cool. I love it. I love the guys, being being able to feel comfortable, with their numbers and everything like that. And for me, I'm good. I like being number 54 now.
Joel Erickson.
Did you drive a bargain on it? On a number thing?
We'll keep that in house between us three. So that's cool.
And do you feel like last year, with you guys have those three linebackers with you, Bobby, and Darius all playing a lot of snaps. Do you feel like you guys had the rotation down the way you wanted to towards the end of last year?
I mean, I think at the end of the year, we kind of came up with a rotation with all three of us. But at the end of the day, we want to win. So whatever it is to help the team win, we're going to do. All three guys, and whatever that rotation is, that's going to be on the coaches, and we'll execute it from there.
Kevin Bowen.
Anthony, thanks for doing this. You mentioned Xavier Rhodes earlier. I think you're working out with him. What have been kind of your in-person impressions of him? Did you know him very well before the signing, and what have the last couple of months been like?
Yeah, so I've known Xavier for a while. Just watching him as I was growing up. He's one of the top recruits in the state of Florida. When I was a younger player coming up, and seeing how hard he worked, playing hard at Florida State, playing at Miami Northern Senior High School down here, which is known for having great talent, standing out there, then going to Florida State, then going to Minnesota, and then trust me, if you're from Miami and you get the big contract, everybody's going to know who you are. So he got his big contract in Minnesota. This is my first time actually training with him. So seeing how hard he works and the energy that he brings every day, just the workouts, I could just imagine the energy he's going to bring to our locker room and on the defense. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have him here.
Stephen Holder.
Hey, Anthony, just to expand a little bit on the linebackers, you guys were just talking about that. Is there enough difference between, like, say, you and Bobby? Do you feel like you guys have different strengths and there's enough room for all of you to play and bring something different to the table? You know what I mean? In other words, it doesn't have to just be one or the other. Or I don't know. What do you anticipate, and how do you view that part of it? Do you have different strengths, and can you all play a role?
Again, that's another question that that's not my that's not up for me to decide. My job is to go out there and be ready to play at any moment. Be ready to play the linebacker position, and whenever my number is called, whatever position I'm asked to play, that's what I'm supposed to play. So outside of rotation and strengths and weaknesses, we all have strengths and weaknesses. We all need to work on a lot of things. So that's not for me to get into, but whatever Coach Flus, whatever Coach Frank, Chris, whatever they want, that's what's going to happen. We feel that competition breeds the best out of everyone. So it's going to be fun.
Mike Wells.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for doing this. You made a mention about things you can't decide on. Obviously, during OTAs or a time where coaches are able to evaluate everything. How tough is this for you right now to not be on the field and you guys having to do things virtually, and you want to get on one side, you want to get the education side, and actually not getting the field work in?
Yeah, I think this is the test of a true professional during this time right now. Are you able to do the drills or that you're used to, the movements that you're used to on the football field, doing your workouts right now at home? Are you able to go out there and execute, in the meeting rooms? That's still a great opportunity for us, to learn mentally. That's again, that's 80% of the game. 80% of the game is mental, 20% physical. So, we're professionals at the end of the day. We're paid to do this job. So, because we're not, in the building, that doesn't mean that we're not, going out to work hard right now or going out and executing, on the field. So that's my job right now, being down in Miami. I'm trying to execute all the drills, get my body in the best shape that it can be in, so when we do report back, I'm ready to go. There's no setbacks or anything like that. And right now, the mental classroom, that's for all of us. We still have to find a way to get on the same page and execute the calls and everything like that. I love how Coach Flus is running the meetings, it's real interactive. Guys are able to talk and make calls and make checks and everything like that. So, we're learning. We're playing the game together, but, it's just a different times right now.
Do you guys have any type of accountability, meaning the defensive unit, any type of accountability system or anything you guys are doing as far as working out and stuff like that?
No, I think, Coach, the coaches and, the strength staff, they come up with ways to, not really monitor us because, again, like at the end of the day, we're professionals. So you expect your mindset is to have guys on the team that you know are going to go out and do what they're supposed to be doing. So, we wear our heart rate monitors to kind of test to make sure that we're, guys are staying in shape and guys are recovering the right way and all that stuff. So that's one way. But I don't think I love that, Coach Frank isn't sitting there holding our hands. We're grown men at the end of the day. And, so guys are, Darius, you see Darius waking up every morning at 6 a.m. to go get his run and lift in. Like that's just the standard that, guys are set from themselves. Like we expect that from them. So it's not really, accountability needs to be had. A sign of a great leader is a guy that can lead himself. So, the guys that are out there doing the job and doing their work.